Hi and welcome to my video. Let's check on my wallet. So last week, as usual, everything was spent on groceries. Laundry, actually I had some left over. I have 10, 11, $12 left over, which is great. It's going to come in handy this week. Spending, it's a miracle. I have $10 remaining. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Transportation has 100, 110, 120, 125, 126. Really need to build this up, keep going. Coffee, I did a refill. I only have a refill of Starbucks. I only have $10 left, so that's that. So this week I am going to be stuffing $622. So it's a little bit more, I'm more like my usual. And I added one more savings challenge. Um, the same power up I mentioned last time, but instead of designating my own denominations, it was the one that came with it, which has higher ones. I'm a little unsure about it. I rolled 3 times, and amount it could add up to is quite a bit. Like if I roll and it lands on 23 times, that's $60. So I don't know if I can do that, but it's fun. Anyway, so groceries this week is going to be getting 220. So it's 100, 220. Um, I was thinking, I was looking over at my older envelopes, and I saw like I had these like extra envelopes that I was like scrambling to fill, and I've been okay with, you know, cleaned up version of what I had before, because when you have so many envelopes, they each serve a purpose, sure, but also it can get a little bit overwhelming. Like you feel like you have to put money in each envelope, and you can't accommodate every single thing all the time. So it's like headache. But also, yeah, the one I'm bringing up right now is the grocery buffer. I'm like, I miss that thing. I miss having that designated thing, but I would always pull from that. I would pull for everything. It was like my spending. So what I originally did when I removed it from my wallet was that spending would do that, but spending never has enough. So I'm thinking if I could bring that back, but I'm still unsure. In any case, laundry is getting 40. I did that in, oh my goodness, these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So laundry now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Thank goodness for that. Spending is going to be getting 25. So now it has 20, 35. So tomorrow is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mommies and your mommies. Transportation is getting 6. So now we have 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 1, 2. So 132. Coffee is getting a 10. I have 20 in there now. So I found a store. It's it's not that nearby, but like close enough walking distance, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. That sells the coffee that I like, my instant one that I keep at home. But instead of like the little one, it's the bigger one that I used to get all the time. So I love that thing because I don't need to worry about I'm running out. I have time. It doesn't last me like half a week, and in the middle of the week I'm panicking because I don't have coffee. And for some reason, let me just put it out there, the bigger version of it just disappeared off the market somewhere. I have no idea. Yes, it's on Amazon if you want to pay like 4 times as much. Um, yeah, there's one store in the whole of Brooklyn that sells it for like a fraction of a cost, and it's so far away that to get there would defeat the money you'll be saving by getting it. So in any case, I found where to buy the bigger one. So maybe I'll just save up a little and just, you know, go there. Did I do everything? Yeah, coffee, everything. So that's it. I feel like my wallet is really like lonely here. Okay, so that's that. Now my everything binder. This one is emergency. So this is going to be getting a 10, 500 in the bank. So that makes it 6, 7, 10, 25. So 725. Health is going to be getting a 5. So now we have 20, 40, 45, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. So $54. Okay. Finley is going to be getting a 10. So now she has 20, 30, 45. And school stuff. This one is going to be getting a 5. So now we have 25, 26. So there's a lot of events happening as usual towards the end of the year, school year, field trips, book fairs, boutiques. So my daughter didn't go to school yesterday because she was sick. And yeah, and she missed a couple of things. So it's sad, but you know, it's okay. We'll make up for it. Household is getting a 5. So now it has 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, debt is going to be getting 3. So now I have 102, 3, 350, 370, 380, 385, 86, 87, 88, 89, 91. So 391. That's crazy good. It's crazy good. So this week, as I didn't really prepare my change, I had to run to the school at a certain time to pick up a project for Mother's Day that my daughter was working on, and she couldn't pick it up herself because she was sick. So I had to dash out of work, and yeah, ended up going to the bank really late just to deposit the bill money. In any case, I had zero change, meaning like all my budgeting requirements here, all of that, I have to have a certain number of singles, especially fives, tens. So I usually keep in my savings challenge binder, I have like my $5 challenge. I like to keep a certain amount of like fives in there, and my 10, so I can make quick change when need be. And then the other ones I usually have singles, but I used them up last time. So I was out. I was scrambling for singles. I was like, please let me just get $5 somewhere change. At the end of the night, I got it together and everything worked out fine, but it was just a scramble. And I'm like, maybe I won't condense. Maybe this will be the day that I will not condense, and I will save all the little singles just in case. And anyway, family fun is getting 5. So now we have 20, 25, 30. Okay. To be long-term pet care is getting a 10. So now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 685, 685. Now, on another note, I had I really want to get back into my reading. Like, I want to be into a story enough to want to pick the book up and not prolong it. I read a good book recently. I want to keep that going. There's nothing out there that is like sparking my attention. Like you see something, or like you hear someone mention a book and you're like wanting to read it, but there's just like nothing at all. So if you have any recommendations for a good series or like, um, just a good book, send it my way, please. But in the meantime, I'm rereading my other book series that I read a couple of years ago, and I had the whole series, and I let a friend borrow it, and that friend never gave back the book. As it goes, it's like a tradition. I don't know if everybody does that, but um, I feel really happy that she never returned it because she gets to have the book. So I'm really excited about that because I ended up ordering it. Um, so it's coming in today. And it'll be a complete series because I'm up to that book. It was like the second book in the series. So I'm really excited about reading. Everybody needs to read. Get your mind out into thinking mode, and I don't know. Just highly recommend reading. Hunter, my sweet orange boy, is getting a 5. He's so sweet. When I'm sleeping at night and I feel this like little weight, because he's pretty heavy now. Um, when we found him, he was starving and he was very underweight. And it took a while for him to gain the weight and gain his little primordial pouch. But now he's so healthy and strong and came into his own. And I could swear he grew because he got bigger, like bulging muscles. Um, in any case, when he jumps up to sleep on top of me, I feel that little hefty weight, and I'm just so happy. And Thibodeau, my sweet Tibby boy, he used to sleep on me and next to me, and I miss that so much because it's like companionship, and he feels comfortable enough to be next to me to fall asleep and let his guard down. So it's really special. Just enjoying. So he got $5. So now he should have 281. Let's check. 100, 200, 250, 270, 275, 280, 281. I wonder if I could still catch that ShopRite sale on pet stuff. There's also pet food drive not fundraiser. They actually want the food and toys donated at my daughter's school to support a local shelter. So it's really, really cool. And maybe we'll take advantage of that. Mom is going to be getting 10. So now we have 100, 200, 350, 370, 380, 1, 2, $382. Lily's education is getting 10. So now 200 is in the bank. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 1,000. 100, 2, 3, 350, 370, 380, 390. So 1,390. Okay, gifts is only getting a 5 to match the 5 that's in there. So we have $10. I need to bulk this up because June is a birthday month. So yeah, vacation getting a 5. So now we have 20, 45. It's all right. I'll focus on this one again eventually. Strays is getting a 5. So now it has 15. Games. This one is getting a 5. So now we have 20, 35. Okay. So that's it for this binder. Now on to my personal one. So let me take an honorary sip of my coffee as I get to this sad envelope. So books is the one I spent from. I spent everything. So this has nothing, and I need to bulk this one up because I plan to buy more books. And if not, and we do go to the library, of course, all the time, every week, several times a week sometimes. But if there's a really good book that you would want to have, like the one that you would want to reread and own for the future to have in your home library, this is the money. Also, things like stationery stuff from, and this goes for me and my daughter, and yeah, anything book stationery comes out of here. So this one is getting 15. And budgeting, I think I didn't have enough to, yeah, I didn't have enough money in this envelope to have to pay for the books I ordered. So I pulled out of here because I spent this money um, on stationery stuff that I could have just used that if I wanted to. But anyway, budgeting is getting a 5. So now we have 50, 65. Beauty, hair care stuff is getting a 5. So now I have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 185, 190, 1, 2, 3, 4, 194. So I have been thinking about, oh my gosh, how many years have I been saying this, of cutting my hair to a shorter length that I had, going back to my roots, no, not roots, but covering my hair. Covering my hair, is that like coloring my hair? My goodness. But going back closer to my natural color of blonde. It's basically getting highlights done. It's easier to manage, upkeep, and I can go a long time without having to go anywhere and do it because honestly, that gives me anxiety. Going to a salon and being there for 4 to 5 hours gives me 4 to 5 hours of pure anxiety. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable. This is hard to explain. I don't know where it's coming from, but I don't feel comfortable with people doing things like that for me, such as washing my hair. Like, I feel guilty. Like, I don't know, like I'm some kind of Princess Peach on a pedestal. Like, yes, wash my hair. Yes. Like, I feel so uncomfortable. I almost want to say, like, just take my money, let me wash my hair myself. But they do such an amazing job. I don't think I could even do that at the best of conditions at home. They're professional, obviously. Um, but yeah, I really want to get back to my own hair color because I'm so tired. I do nothing with it, and right now it's like past my shoulders. It's pretty long, and I already cut like 6 inches. I mean, my hair was like almost to my waist, or to my waist. I even forgot, but I kept cutting it, cutting it, cutting it, and now I'm just like kind of over it. Um, Plus, like for work and stuff, I just barely ever have it down. And now that it'll be summer, it'll be just like I will always have it up. When I have it up, I pull it up. It's not a style. It's like a utilitarian thing that's going on with my hair with like a clip, and that's it. It doesn't look cute at all. And anyway, um, I'm trying to see the cost of it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than that, but it usually tends to be because they would need to cover my grays first and then do the highlights. So um, yeah, but I'm kind of resolving to that. Also, I'm kind of tempted to just like cut my hair a bit shorter myself at home so I can try out that thing I mentioned last week. It's like a way of washing your hair and kind of styling it at home. If you have wavy hair, it'll like help with the waves and keep its form and whatnot. But we'll see. I have all the stuff finally. I have the like, little basin. I have um, the mousse, which I need to find because I don't know where that went. I have gel. I think I have everything I need for that. So it's going to be an experiment later. So now we're up to close. This one is getting a 10. So now I have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I have $29 here. I did spend $14 on a shirt. It's a shirt for work. It is kind of like a button up, button down, button up shirt that I can wear many, many times throughout the hotter seasons because it's work appropriate and yeah, kind of needed something more presentable because I've been living in like sweatshirts and things, and those are getting to be put away soon. Sweaters and such. Education is getting a 5. So now we have 100, 200, 3, 350, 355, 360, 1, 2, 3. 363. Good job, me. Personal is getting a 5. Now this one has 20, 70, 75, 80, 1. Okay, savings is getting a 5. So now we have 100, 200, 205, 206. Investments getting a 5. So now we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 175, 181. Yeah, 181. Okay, month ahead is getting a 5. So now we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 255, 261. 261. Home, future dwelling is getting a 5. So now we have 100, 200, 3, 350, 360, 365, 66, 67, 68. 368 for future dwelling. Have to start somewhere. I remember when I had nothing. And then I started saving. And then I ended up just using it towards like Christmas stuff or whatever. Or something came up and I needed to like an emergency of some kind, and I pulled everything I had from it, and I think it was like 200 something at the most. I don't think it was ever that much. So to have that still intact with emergencies, with needing to pull from different envelopes and such, the fact that I still have that much and I don't plan on depleting it anytime soon, pat on my back. Fairy is getting a 5. And now I have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. The goal is 50. Okay, date night is also getting a 5. So now we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93. $93. Mother's Day is getting a 10. So now we have 100, 120, 130, 140. So I did buy something late last night for my mom. It just came to me and I didn't see why not, and I just did it. It was spontaneous. It wasn't really planned. I don't want to say what it is, but I am breaking up the cost of that item into 3 payments. So later on, I'll be removing the first payment from here. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just really excited. It's supposed to come in today, which is like amazing. I hope it does soon because I won't be calm until I get it. So $10 for Father's Day. Now we have 100, 120, 130. 4th of July is still getting something. Son of a gun. I keep budgeting for it because I think my goal was like 65 or something, 70, whatever. But I'm still budgeting for it. So I have 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $76 in here. Back to school is going to be getting a 5. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 85, 90. Okay. Now Finley's birthday is getting a 10. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 110. Okay, Halloween is getting 2. We have 20, 40, 1, 2. Thanksgiving is getting 2. So we now have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34. Christmas is getting its usual 25. So now we have 100, 200, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 425, which is amazing. Great. New Year's only getting 2. So now we have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 26. Valentine's Day is getting 2. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then New Year's getting 2. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Abby's birthday is getting 2. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easter. My sad Easter is getting 2. I still owe from what I spent because I went overboard, so I'm probably going to be pulling this to pay for it, but we'll see. We'll see. All in its due time. All right, now for the savings challenges. Let's see. I have my $5 challenge. It's getting a 5. It's my Disney one. It's getting a 5. And I get to color in 1 Mickey. And that is a complete row. Woohoo! Okay. My emergency challenge is my $10 challenge. It's getting a 10. Definitely need to replenish my 10s. In the meantime, I get to color in 1 little money bag. Now, this is the one I chose the dominations on. I rolled 3 times. I'm putting in $5 this time. So it's a 5 that goes in here. Okay, that's that. My Save 300 challenge is getting a 7. Yeah, I'm still doing that from low to high. I have 1 more 7 left, and then that'll be the end of the 7s. I'll move on to the 9s, and then the rest will be 10s. But for now, 7. Unless I get tired of this challenge, and I'll just like remove it. Okay, so my heart jar challenge is getting 8. That's $8. And yeah, I can put it all the way in the back because I was like going through these for some singles. So I get to color in 4 little hearts. Now my summer challenge is getting 8. Put that at, okay. Now the way I want to do this one, do it in a 5, 5, $1. That's 6, and then 7, 8 with this $2 seashell. Okay. Now my other summer challenge, my starfish one. This one is getting 9. So the way I think I want to do this one is by, oh, this is the one I was using to do 5. I think I'll do this 5. So it's a 5. And I think I'll do that's 5, 7, and this would make it 9. I'll leave the little ones for later. Okay, that's it for this. Now my spring challenge is going to be, I was so confused. It was missing one. It was like, and with the 50 cents and everything, I just kept adding up. And every single time I would miss something and I would just like not have an even number. And then I'm like thinking, why am I wasting so much time calculating something as ridiculous as a $20 challenge? Whether it's more or less, does it really matter that much? No. But spring challenge is getting 5. So let's see. This was supposed to be $1.50. So I'm doing $1.50 plus 50. That's 2. Plus another 2. That's 4. And a 1. That's 5. We shall see. So this is the one I was talking about. These were already like pre-designated. This one being here, and it's $20, and this gem is $10, so it could be quite a lot on one roll. I was so lucky. I only rolled a 12. I rolled 3 times, but I got $12, so woohoo. So I do $12 for this one. And putting it in here. So that's it for this binder. Now the only thing that's left is my 100 envelope challenge. So I am stuffing $1, $2, $3. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I decided to put all of my star notes into this one. There's, with an exception of a couple of bills, like this and this 5 here. But yeah, this has star notes. This has stars. This one doesn't. This one does. This one does not, but I think it might. Yeah, it has like, or my $2 bill in here, so it has like my little special bills. That way I like don't spend it. But also it kind of is hindering me because usually I would raid this for my singles. But as you can see, I have all my little star notes in here, and it, like, honestly, it's the fun of not spending it. Simple as that. I don't want to spend my cutie little star notes. This should be a star note. In any case, this brings us to the end of my video. Thank you so much for tagging along with me. And I hope you guys have a great holiday tomorrow, however you celebrate, or if you don't, I'll probably will be celebrating at the grocery store. So have a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.